Well, when it comes to an RV or a mobile home, you may find it as a source of cheaper housing, but it is also a weaker structure than a standard house or an apartment. The materials that are used to make an RV or mobile home are less in structural integrity compared to most houses or apartment buildings. Therefore, what you may gain in cheaper housing if you buy an RV or mobile home, you lose in structural integrity. And when there's a storm, or as an example, a tornado warning, I've got them on my phone, it will say if you're in a mobile home to seek shelter because it basically may not be safe enough. Now, if you're in a storm area, hurricane, tornado, if it's that bad, no matter what structure, you're probably going to be asked to evacuate. And there's a risk even in a house, because I've seen houses be destroyed, you have too, I'm sure, by tornadoes. So, this video is not to be negative unfairly to RVs or mobile homes. This video is not to scare people, because a lot of times the weather, and when they show storm damage, it's one small part of a town, okay? Because I've gotten warnings and I've seen, and it's not, but it's real. It's not a fake thing either. It's just I want to share this in a balanced way. And I'm still a proponent, if it fits your personal lifestyle, that RVs and mobile homes are a solution for some people, especially if you're single, empty nester, or whatever. And it doesn't matter where you live, because tornadoes happen in the Midwest. They happen everywhere. I mean, you know, so hurricanes may not happen everywhere, but storms do. Hailstorms, right, in Oklahoma. So I want to make the point that if you're in an emergency situation and there's a storm and there isn't an evacuation mandate, you may not feel as safe riding out a storm in an RV or mobile home as you would compared to a house or a condo. And that's something that you have to consider, who you are as a person. To me, it doesn't bother me, because if I really felt unsafe, I would drive to shelter. And I'm willing to take the risk, per se. I would evacuate if there was a call for evacuation. I would seek shelter in an alternate building if I needed to. Some communities may have a bathhouse or a storage area or something where you can seek shelter that's built with concrete block. Okay, so, you know, that's another solution, right? You may be in a mobile home or RV park, and there may be bathhouses or clubhouses that have a higher level of structural integrity, that's how you supplement the lack of structural integrity in an RV or mobile home, and your community has that. Okay, so, because remember, if you don't know, I know, because I've been in many RV parks and mobile homes throughout the last few years, is you buy the community amenities, okay? And, you know, like if you buy an RV lot or if you're renting a campground, you're there and you're spending most of your time in outdoor space. It's shared community. And so if it has bathhouses, a laundry room, or clubhouse, part of that is when you're living an RV life or even a mobile home, you're living more outdoors. So those amenities within that community are part of the value of the outdoor space, okay, or the shared space per se. So that's a solution there, but there's a risk there, a little bit higher risk. Now, the pro is, if you have an RV, you're going to pay less insurance than a house or a condo. Your insurance is pretty much going to be half of what your car insurance is. Because remember, an RV is a recreational vehicle. So whatever your vehicle's insurance is, based on your driving history, your age, and your location, just basically cut that in half for most RVs. For motorhomes, it'll be a little bit more, because motorhomes are a little bit more to insure, but it still probably will be less than your regular car insurance. But again, get it checked, but that's kind of been my experience. And then mobile homes, their insurance is probably still going to be less than a house or a house or a condo, but it's going to be a little bit more because it's fixed. It's probably going to cost a little bit more to replace if it was damaged. So that's where you will have a little bit more cost, especially if you're in a flood zone with a mobile home. But these are some things to consider. I'm still a proponent for my lifestyle, for my needs and what I want to do for RV or mobile home. I do look eventually, down the road if I'd want to do a condo. I don't think I'll ever go back to a single family home for my lifestyle. But these are just things you have to consider. Okay. Not for fear, not for an unbalanced perspective, because you're going to see, and if you haven't seen, just look it up. You're going to see houses, apartment complexes, cars, things get damaged in storms. And if you're called to evacuate, evacuate. And if your community has a stronger structure, clubhouse, bathhouse, go there if there's a warning. But you are going to see, if you're in a warning zone, you get that tornado warning or whatever. A lot of times they'll say, if you're in an area that has mobile home housing, that if you're in a mobile home, seek alternate shelter if possible, because you're probably going to feel more safer in a structure like that. So this video, I hope it helped you, added value. It's free, so click that thumbs up if you appreciate it. Share it. Subscribe, all free. And I thank you for watching.